be involved in the Passion movement, it might not be a new song, because we have an entire record called God of the City, entitled God of the City. But the story behind this song is amazing. We were in Belfast, Ireland, Northern Ireland, and doing a worship night there, and there were several bands that were opening up for us during the night. We were the last band to play, and there were several bands during the day we were going to play. And I was in the dressing room, probably just looking over the set list, getting ready to thinking about our songs and how I was going to lead tonight. And I remember Daniel. There was this band playing on stage called Blue Tree, and they were a local band from Belfast. And I remember Daniel running in the dressing room, and he said, "Chris, man, did you just hear that? Were you out there? Did you hear that song they just played?" And I was like, "No." He said, "Gosh, you have got to hear this song. Some way you've got to hear this song. I really think you'd love it. It's really fresh." And he said something about God and the city, and I was like, okay, man. And so after the concert, after we played, I got with the guys from Blue Tree and said, "I'd love to hear this song." And so they showed me a demo of the song, and I was blown away the first time I heard these words. "For greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in the city." Just how fresh it was in the melody, and it was just perfect. And I started thinking about what we were about to do with Passion, this movement I've been a part of. We were about to strike out on a world tour, 17 countries around the world, and in these different cities, these major cities in the world, with university students. And I thought, what an amazing song for this time. God is for every city to say that, for greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done. And in every city to stand there and go, I know great things have gone on in this city. We stood in Paris and said, great things have gone on in Paris, but we believe greater things are still coming. And to see students rise up, and I mean the very first time, you don't even have to introduce the song basically. When the lyrics get on the screen, man, students just rise up, start applauding, and they just really know that they get it. And there's a power. Once you hear the song, every time I've played the song for someone, they're like, man, there's something about that song. Well, here's probably why there's something about that song. These guys, Blue Tree, the way it was written, they were in Pattaya, Thailand, which in Thailand, it's one of the darkest cities on earth. It is kind of one of the capitals of the sex slaves, of where they do horrible things to little girls, and prostitution is massive there, and it's just a real dark place. And they were doing some mission there, and it was called Pattaya Praise, and they were part of this week of ministry there to the city. And this owner of a bar, it was a brothel bar, you know what I'm talking about. I don't need to say much more. And he said, he asked the guys, he found out they were their band, and he asked the guys if they would come play in his bar, in his brothel. This is in the middle of it all, as you can imagine. And these guys, being a worship band, they're like, yeah, we're a band, and sure, we'll come play. I mean, I love that. I mean, that's worship leading at its best. When you're going to stand in the darkest place and be the light. You know, they didn't think, oh, what does somebody else going to think? No, they're like, this is an opportunity. And they get up there and in the middle on this stage, and I've seen video of it. They sent me video of it, and I'm talking, there's the poles from the dancers, everything you can imagine in this place. And here's this worship band, Blue Tree, up on stage, and they just start singing worship for 2 hours, just singing about the Lord, singing about Jesus over the people. And and he said, Aaron, the lead singer, in the middle of the set, he said that song just came. God just gave him the song. It was just kind of a prophetic song that came out of them. For you're the God of the city. You're the king of these people. You're the Lord of this nation. You are. And can you imagine the just coming out of them? Never had heard the song before. God's just breathing it out of them. For greater things have yet to come, and greater things are still to be done in this city. And singing it in that brothel, on that bar that night. What a powerful thing. And now to see how that song is not just for, it wasn't just for that moment, but that song is a light in all these places, in all these cities, to say over every city, greater things, even in the cities of America and the cities of the world, greater things have yet to come. Greater things are still to be done. And I'm honored that they would let me be a part of the song, that they would trust me with it and let me share, just share it with everyone at our concerts. And it's been incredible to see the people's response to the song God of the City.